everybody. So, it is Nate with Hungry and Bored, B-O-E-R-D. We talked about cereal last week on the podcast, and this week Ernie went out and bought family packs of
They're on sale.
cereal. There's Ernie. Here's Rich. So, we are going to be watching how we all make our bowls of cereal today.
Well, that depends. Oh my god, I've never seen orange cap.
Right, that's what I said. Where's the red, the blue? Why is it orange?
Strictly from Salida cows. That's where
This
it's.
is just vitamin.
It's a line of cows.
Salida cows.
Orange cap.
It's orange or red. Vitamin D, whole milk. Like none of this 2%, 1% water, white food
I've never
coloring.
seen an orange cap in my life.
Yeah.
Look at it says right here. It's Salida View.
Cereals. So who's going first?
How? What do you mean?
Pour your cereal, dude. I can pour it for you.
No, like that's what.
All right. Which cereal should we choose first, guys? Yep, I heard you. They said Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Who's the cereal? Who's this
I
one?
like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but my favorite's Lucky Charms.
Okay.
Rich, what's your
Well,
favorite?
I'm gonna start off with tricks.
Ooh, mixing it up.
Hey, just turn the tricks.
All right, who's gonna pour first?
I'll pour first.
All right, we're gonna watch Richard make and pour his cereal first.
You always gotta be careful when you're opening the box because you're gonna reclose the box. So don't just rip it open. Okay.
There's no toys in any of these.
There's empty toys on there.
Really?
Do they not?
Okay.
Oh, they do box tops though. Do you guys remember box tops? Are you too old for box
We have
tops?
oh, I see it right here.
And then you just open up just a little bit of the bag. You don't have to open up the whole bag.
Oh,
Because then the cereal gets stale.
they just crunched it all, munched it all down, put it down, and close it.
Okay, so here we go. Ready? So the cereal gets poured.
We are watching you pour the cereal.
So just for now, because I know we're gonna do other cereals, that's about the amount of cereal that I'm gonna. Okay, so there. Pull up the little bag. You can close your
You would
box.
think they'd have a different method to seal these after.
For whatever reason, I always shake the milk. It's just a habit. Okay, even though they say once this pops out, your milk's bad. Okay, but I always have a habit doing it. Okay, now when it comes to the pour, okay, I'm trying not to spill any on Ernie's table.
That's fine.
Kind of lean it forward a little bit more.
Like
Yeah,
that.
there you go,
Okay,
just like
so
that.
I'm gonna pour.
It's all chunky milk.
Right there. That's enough.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You're ridiculous.
Now what I do is I get it and I go like this. Look.
You're ridiculous.
So at the last bite on this cereal, the last bite is going to be a crunch. It's not going to be soggy. It's guaranteed.
So that's all the milk you
This
put?
is all I do.
That's
So
it?
by the time I'm done,
Oh yeah, don't have strong bones.
there we go. Look at crunch, crunch.
Well, that's
To the very end. Thank you.
All right.
that's weird.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my
You
life.
just don't put enough milk. So this is not like there's no science to this. It's just regular, you know. So, and I do the center.
Ernie does a center pull.
Make sure you get.
Oh my god.
Now, why do you do this on a Lucky Charms? Because you usually go in and just eat the marshmallows like this. So you're just like,
Oh, I would.
Ooh,
I'm
that.
by myself. Fine. So that's why, because you don't want to stick your hand in a little thing. You have to be able to see the marshmallow. I haven't poured cereal in a while, but it's pretty.
That's a lot of cereal. You better finish all that, boy.
Wait. There's the pour, guys.
So that's almost like the topping.
So, yep. Oh.
That's how you do it. That's just a regular pour. And then, you'll get some spillage because
Wait, you're blocking it, bro. Come on, move the milk.
you'll get some spillage.
All right.
Just let it marinate for a little bit. That's it. Then
All
you
right.
have all this stuff to like play with while you're just like.
Hey. I do a little bit of both. I do the end, but I make it bigger. God, I can't believe you guys still use boxes.
Wow, you take it out of the bag? I mean, out of the box.
No. Good.
Well, Sorry, people.
Usually this is where you like put tape or something or a little clips. There's my Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You do it just like mine, but I don't spill.
Yeah, that's it. But you gotta get it not to where it's overflowing, but if you look at the milk, it's like right here on the bowl. So there's still cereal on top that has gotten hit by the milk, but it's still gonna be crunchy, whereas the stuff on the bottom is gonna be a little bit more soggy. So the top layer, you're still gonna get that crunch factor, but you're not overflowing with cereal. So that's how I pour my cereal.
You are messy with cereal.
I am.
I don't know if you can see this. Look at that's how much milk I got left.
Let me see. Let me see.
I haven't drank any. Look at I'm down to the last. You see it?
Well, your mouth's probably cut up because everything's so hard. And
No, it's not. Okay? Look at
why
that.
is your mouth bleeding?
Look. That's it. Look, milk's gone. No wasted milk. No drinking the milk afterwards. Freaking disgusting.
You're a loser. Ten out of 10. Would highly recommend.
Dude, I haven't had Cinnamon Toast Crunch in forever. This is so good.
I haven't had Trix in forever. That's why I wanted Trix first. Oh, look at all that goodness. It's good for your heart and it's good for your fart. It's a habit to shake. Bam. As soon as you see the milk, stop pouring.
Cameraman, please. I need a cameraman. Look how much milk is left in my bowl.
Oh no.
Look how much milk. Can they see?
Yeah,
they
they
see?
can.
They can see how much milk is left. So you have two options. You can either drink the milk,
Oh.
or it's like second drink. If you know, you know. From The Office.
Have you met another kind?
You could, but if you're like, oh, I want more.
Then you get
No, you gotta get your other cereal
But
now.
I wasn't gonna pour it. Just saying.
But this
if you
is all
wanted
warm.
more,
This is like room temperature
if you
milk
want-
now.
It's still cold milk. It's still cold milk.
That's room temperature.
I'm feeling it. It's cold.
It's not fresh.
It's cold.
From
This ain't
Salida,
fresh.
You're gonna have
from
cinnamon
Salida
toast,
cows.
like Fruity Pebble mixed flavor.
You could mix cereals.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. That's why you drink it.
Oh,
So you drink the milk. If I were gonna be like, oh, I want more Cinnamon Toast Crunch, then you pour it back in, and then you get even more of that cinnamon flavor.
That was heck of full from the milk.
Good stuff right there. I'll leave it in the box this time, guys.
you pour like I pour, really. It's a normal way.
Oh god, that's a lot. That's like soggy in like 2 minutes.
Not with Fruity Pebbles, man.
Yeah, exactly with
Look at that,
Fruity
look at that.
Pebbles.
You hear the crunch. Hear that crunch. Cereal. You can eat this any time of the day. And it's still good.
The votes.
Try something else.
Honey Bunches
Try
of Oats.
something else.
The number one choice for old people.
That's interesting. The
So,
table?
ratings. This was number 1. This is probably 2,
This is number 1.
3. This is how my rating would go. I don't know what this tastes like.
If you tasted that, you'll put that in the front.
I don't
Guaranteed.
know what it tastes like. That's my order of.
No, Nate put his cinnamon toast crunch on yours.
Who does this? And then you can't even put it back because it's all back. It's not just gonna like stick out weird.
Look at that. Again. No milk
There you go.
left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You are psychotic,
Look
bro.
at no milk left. There.
Psychotic.
Done. Every last bite was crunchy.
That's a good order.
I really do like frosted flakes.
The Lucky Charms, poor guy's getting like thrown all the way back.
No, I gotta put this one in there.
Wow.
You know why Lucky Charms is so far behind? Because they tease you with the marshmallows, and it's not enough marshmallows. They put more of the other.
You can buy the bag of just marshmallows and
No, you can't.
Yeah, you could.
Oh god, it's.
I think that's not my target.
That's my rate. Actually, this one should be like in the trash.
Oh wow.
Do some Ghost Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Fruity Pebbles. There we go.
That last one goes in the best.
Goes in the trash.
Okay.
That's my rating. That concludes this segment of Hungry and Bored, the hungry portion, where we where we ate cereal. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hungry and Bored.
I'm not plugged in.
Rich and plugged in. All right, so welcome to Hungry and Bored, everybody. This is episode 27. What you saw
Just to
was
make it seem like I have a notepad.
Passport.
Ernie's passport. That's funny. Yeah, where's your journal, Rich? I had to go buy a new one.
Did you?
Yeah, but I actually did journal some stuff. Talked about the girls that
Can
that
I
I
look at
like.
this?
And
Or is it private? Is there pictures of you?
You know, for the first time in
thoughts.
my life, I got a passport.
This is crazy.
for the first time in your life,
I just got it like 2 weeks
I've
ago.
never held a passport in my
Jeez,
hand
man.
before.
You've never had one?
I've never had one.
I just got it.
these are like the fancier, newer. You should have told me. I could have brought my passport. It's expired. I need to get
Wow,
a new
this
one.
is so cool. It has like how many chapters in here? 26. So you could travel 26 times before you gotta like get a new one. So they just open it and go, and they stamp
It's
it.
kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, that's cool. Wow, this is pretty wild. This
Where's
is
he
cool.
travel to?
Nowhere.
Until November.
That's already like
It's a month away.
going by too fast.
Okay.
He's so into the passport.
I know.
I am.
Jeez, where do these flies get in here?
Because you leave your door open, you freaking.
You can't say that. People are gonna break in.
Oh.
Is that your middle name?
Escamilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real?
That's like a Mexican thing.
Yeah,
Where
it
they
is.
take-
Yeah.
The mother's last name,
Mhm.
maiden name, and they give it as your middle name.
Yeah.
You have that too?
No.
Which Richard Martin?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
No, for real.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
You're such a liar.
It is.
I thought it was. I don't know
Richard
why I thought of Martin.
Martin.
Why would you say Martin if you didn't know what it was?
I don't know.
So
What is it?
It is.
Oh, it is.
Oh, is it really Martin? Oh, dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe
Wow.
we said it on here or something.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know why Martin.
Is that a
came-
mosquito? Oh my god, it's a mosquito!
Dude, all these freaking mosquitoes, Ernie. What is your problem?
It's Salida. It's mosquito headquarters.
He's on the leaf.
Where?
To the right, where the right. See him? He's just chilling right there, at the far leaf. And you just killed your plant.
He's like drunk though.
Are you drunk?
You got him.
Ernie failed.
Maybe I scared him enough though.
The 2 weeks ago when we were at the hospital visiting my mom, right? So there's like this, there's mosquitoes everywhere, right? So we were outside, me and my sister were talking, and we're like, oh my God, there's all kinds of mosquitoes. Sun was going down. Let's go inside. So we're in the hallway talking, right? And all of a sudden my knee just starts itching, and I'm like, and I'm wearing those torn jeans or whatever. This little mosquito's all flying up. So my sister's all whack, smacks it, right? Blood like all over her. She's like, oh my God. Yeah.
Wow.
But they bit me like 7 times, like just
Crap.
ate me up.
Hate
So,
mosquitoes.
I'm scared of Salida mosquitoes.
They are brutal.
Brutal.
Brutal. Very brutal.
Good morning.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's
the morning.
early.
It is. Yeah, we're like all.
I'm just
Yeah.
like,
So tired.
Our day hasn't even started.
What time did you wake up this morning?
I mean, not early. Probably like 6-ish.
Not early. That's not early.
like 6 something.
I woke up at 7, and I was like, "Man, do I really want to do this podcast this morning? I'm so tired." Cause I had a pack too.
I was tired too. They can't hear that on the mic.
I woke up at 5, and then my dogs seen me sit up, right? So then they get all excited and everything, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to use the restroom. Came back and I laid back down, laid there for about 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, no, I better let them out because pee in the living room or something. So I've been up since about.
How are your
5:36.
dogs?
They're cool. They're better. Yeah,
Big.
yeah. Because one of them got sick,
Oh,
and he was just laying like butt mud like all over the house. So
Butt mud?
yeah, diarrhea.
Oh,
Yeah.
never heard
I'm
that.
like, yeah, I've never heard.
I was like, butt mud.
Butt mud.
What is that?
That's
Yeah. But he's better now.
that's good.
Yeah. We sent him over to a sitter. And he somehow got sick and infested,
Oh, that's right. I
infested
think you
with
mentioned
fleas
that.
over there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, dang.
Oh, yeah, that's what you mentioned. Fleas.
But he's
So,
better. They're both good.
It was the sitter's fault.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. Don't send them there anymore. And if you're watching this, do better.
Wow.
Jeez. Sorry, it's early.
It's early.
No filter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of no filter, can we just take a moment of silence really quick? I got very emotional this past weekend because Albus Dumbledore passed away.
Yep. I've seen that.
We lost another good person.
That's the Harry Potter.
I know it. I just don't know it
You're
by
just
heart.
looking at me like,
I don't
you
know.
You're
by
just
heart.
looking at me like, what
Sorry.
the heck are you doing, you idiot? That's why.
Man, Harry Potter. One of the childhood things for me. That was
There was 2 Dumbledores though.
yes, there were. There
Which one is
was
this one, the first or second one?
this is the second one. The first one passed away early 2000s.
Oh yeah.
Early 2000s. Yeah, I think he was in the first and second movie, and then he passed away. Yeah, this
So
one.
what's the lesson here? Don't play Dumbledore.
Oh wow,
The Harry Potter is of the devil, and you will die.
dude. You know some people. So I had a conversation about this,
Of old age.
Yeah.
and everyone they said they were the people I was talking to was just like, well, Harry Potter's bad. I'm like, yeah, and like, I get it. You know, with wizards, witches. It's that whole, oh, you're allowing things into your life that can potentially do harm, stuff like that. And I'm like, look, I'm not going to go around and Avada Kedavering people.
Avada Kedavra.
Wow.
That's funny.
Right? Right. Yeah. So it was just one of those things. It usually, whenever I bring up Harry Potter to somebody that's a church person, they're very, oh, I've never seen it. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Stay away from it. It's like very rare do you see someone who's actually, oh my gosh, Harry Potter. But that was just my childhood. Like I got when Hagrid died.
Spoilers.
No,
I
like,
actually haven't seen them all.
See?
no, in real life.
Oh.
The
Oh,
actor
okay.
who plays Hagrid.
I was gonna say I don't think he died.
The actor who plays Hagrid, when he passed away, I got very emotional.
You're like, what's his name?
Robbie Coltrane. I literally, when he passed away, I had a Harry Potter movie marathon, and I watched all the movies in a day and a half to 2 days. I cried because it's that emotional tie of that's my childhood. Grew up reading the books, watching the movies, everything. I even went to Universal Studios and purchased a wand. Went through like the whole experience and was able just to be in that Harry Potter world, see Gringotts and Diagon Alley and everything. It's just so amazing.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is cool.
Drinking the butterbeer. Oh my God.
Butterbeer is good.
Butterbeer was good.
Butterbeer is like, it's one of those drinks that it's like the taste of it, you almost think like, man, this is gonna hurt my stomach later, but it doesn't. It's just that good. You know what I mean? It's
Did you
just
try the frozen one?
no.
So when I went, they had the regular butter beer,
Yeah.
and then they had the
Because
slushy.
we have like a little mug
yeah,
too. Then
and it was so good, so good. Man, what are you guys' thoughts on the whole? Oh, Harry Potter's evil. You shouldn't be watching.
I
it.
can see it. Why they say that. I can see that. I mean, it's witchcraft and magic, and
Turn down the.
So-
turn down the TV.
it makes sense. You know?
I can hear it. They're gonna hear it. Yeah, Christian music that we're gonna get copyrighted for.
no, everybody sings that song.
I get it.
Yeah. No, I get it too, but to me, it's just again, it's that I really don't care. Like,
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where it differentiates. Is like if like say the people that come to you and say like, oh, that's evil, and then your response to them is like, I don't care.
like
Then it's like, okay, like, you know, then they go another notch of like, well, you shouldn't be watching.
yeah.
But if you kind of approach on it like I know there's some stuff that's not, obviously there's some stuff that isn't good, but you know, like what movie is you know,
Right.
good for the soul kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like,
Passion of the Christ.
you know, I've only seen that movie, I don't even think I've seen it twice, maybe once and a half, because it's just too much for me. It's just like, it's really intense. It's an intense movie.
I remember they showed our like junior class way back in the
Oh,
day.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like,
That's-
oh, movie night.
That's a lot.
Bring
for
all
a
the
kid.
kids, and it's Passion of the Christ. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot for a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, if they understand in a sense, but I don't know. I just kind of think it's the whole approach to it, because I mean, you can watch. Like yesterday, I was watching yesterday. Anyways, I was watching Ghostbusters, right? And there's
First one?
the first one, right?
Oh, the demon dogs.
Yeah, like Zool and all that, right? Well, the girl's possessed, like, right? She's all possessed, floating above the bed. And back in the day, when you watch that as a kid, you're like, oh my God, I shouldn't be watching this right now, you know? But you kind of, it's not, you know, it's someone being possessed. It's not a good movie. Exorcist, like you would
Right.
think, like, oh, this girl's getting possessed. It's a horrible movie, but people still watch them to be scared or whatever. But sometimes they watch them in the sense of like, well, I don't care, like it's fine, like I don't, you know what I'm saying, like, which is okay,
Yeah.
you know. But I think it's just kind of the way you,
Approach it.
yeah, you know, if they come and they're like, well, that's not really a good movie, and then you're like,
And then I'm there
"Oh."
like, oh, okay. It's not a good movie. I don't know. I'd rather just say, I don't care. Cool. Do you want to know about Harry Potter? I can tell you everything about Harry Potter. No? Okay. Well, then it was nice meeting you.
No, rest in peace,
God bless.
Dumbledore.
I like your haircut.
Oh, thank you.
It's different
Burst
from what
fade
you used to get.
From what I usually do. Yeah.
I didn't mean to change the subject.
No, you're good.
I like your haircut.
My hair's
The same.
the same.
Ernie has the same haircut for how many years now?
Not a lot.
Hey, it's hair. It just grows back. So
It does.
why not just
Well,
have some fun?
But
with
you
it?
have like not a mohawk.
For some people, it does.
Oh, some people, yeah.
It's kind of like
But I'm growing out the top of my head. So just letting the hair grow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but
is it a mohawk?
they call it a burst fade. So it goes it's
Burst
pretty much
fade.
Oh, okay.
it goes all
yeah.
the way back and then it
new?
points at the
It's a new name. I never heard that.
burst fade. It's
Burst
it's the
fade.
trend from when I was
Any
told.
girls like say, "Hey, you look cute."
A couple girls did, yeah. A couple girls.
You verified they were girls.
I mean, there's only a few ways you can do that.
Wow.
I will neither confirm nor deny that. But no, a few people said it looks good.
I think I got a text about the podcast. Someone listened to it.
Great. Here we go.
This is our Love Bites
Love
segment.
Welcome to Love Bites.
Here we go. Love bites.
Nate's little
Updates.
love update.
You gotta have
Love.
like little heart playing
I
or
know.
something like. Ring, ring, ring.
So this is an actual text I got.
There you go.
Nate has no game. He's always gonna have an excuse.
Yeah.
Tell that fool to put some effort into it.
Dang.
It's right there.
Who sent that?
You can't see. I don't want.
Anonymous.
Ah,
It's a guy. He sent it.
Anonymous.
okay. So, Guy, what are you doing with your life?
You don't know if this guy's in a relationship.
I don't care.
We're talking about relationships, not. This is what this section was, and that
Yeah.
Like you're
So
just
no
always
effort.
making
Oh,
excuses.
That's interesting.
It's true.
I've had excuses,
You know.
but
What are your thoughts?
always make it. I will say I do have game. I do have game. I don't know if this individual has seen me in action.
They're going off of this little.
Oh, well, yeah, I have no one to flirt with here. I can't really do anything. You're so stupid. No, I mean, hey, there are some excuses I've put in front of me that, hey, you know, either friendships or just, I don't know. But yeah, I could say the excuses thing that is something I could agree with. But the game part, trust me, man, I have game. I've got a lot more game than you think. And if, never mind, I was like, I ain't going to go there.
Wow.
Yeah. Who was it? I want to know who it
It
is.
don't matter now.
It's anonymous.
It's anonymous.
It's anonymous.
It was me.
Probably.
I'm just kidding.
I think they might have sent the clip too for the part. I
Oh, wow.
I didn't
They
watch the
clip.
video.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Look at they
Hold on.
trying to see.
Hold on. I don't know what's gonna play. I haven't played this.
Was this last week?
That's the voice.
Play that again. Hold on. Play that again. Who was that? Hold on.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I didn't know there was voiceover. There was a voiceover on that.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man.
What did it say? That boy needs a
That boy needs to get interest or something like that.
something.
Play it again.
No.
Find out.
Good.
No,
That's funny.
that's hilarious. That was actually pretty funny. I'm not
Wow.
even mad anymore.
Dang, I didn't even know.
So you didn't watch the
I didn't
video?
watch the clip.
Jesus.
I read
man.
the text.
You gotta watch the clip too.
I was like, oh.
No, I don't know. I really have nothing to say to that. Cool. Thank you for your opinion. Show me either the wife you have or the girlfriend you have, and then teach
No,
me
don't
your
show
ways
him
then.
because he'll be sliding in those DMs.
Yeah, for real.
And then why don't you come teach me how to get some game then? That, you know, you sound pretty confident.
So honestly, this person, you know who it is.
Yeah.
Somehow this guy's got game. Like
shoot, bring it this way.
insane.
Bring it this way. Show me. Come teach me your
Like,
ways.
he will take your girl from right in front of you, and you won't even know what happened.
Oh, I could do that too.
You're like, what happened? And he's like walking away with her.
Teach me your ways then.
It's weird. Never done that to me, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, me neither.
No. Yeah. Thank you for your feedback.
So no other
Dude, I got
Date.
nothing. No.
for your.
I mean, flirting with some people, some waitresses at a restaurant. That's about it. Velvet Grill, man. The Velvet Grill. It's actually my new place to edit. So, but relationship wise, in the whole love bites thing, no update. It's been another week.
Give it time.
I haven't focused on it this week.
Weather's changing. Give him time.
Weather's changing.
Weather's changing. Oh, it's cuffing season.
Cuffing.
Did you say cuffing?
Yeah, it's cuffing season.
Like handcuffing?
Yeah, like you're cuffing a person. You guys have never heard cuffing season before?
I've heard cuddling.
Spooning.
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 Yeah, spooning. There's cuddling, but cuffing season. That's the
Cuffing sounds like
where you
it's
like
cuff you. It's like
you're gonna cuff somebody. You're gonna
I'm thinking handcuffs.
well similar. Like you're cuffing
you're the-
them. Like you're bringing them. Like you're
Ow.
being
How do you
put
do it?
together.
Little-
You're
the
coming
handcuff
together.
arch.
The hand. Oh yeah, you could do the handcuff. Handcuff arch.
The cuff.
But it's just cuffing season. That's just
I've never heard of cuffing season. Oh.
Or Nate would probably be like,
Wow.
year and a half.
well, because like this would be this tiny.
No, I think the girls I go for are a little bit more tinier. So. For them, yeah, they'd be like, that's okay. Hey, more for them to love. Keeps them warm.
That
in
wasn't a
winter.
cap on you.
Keeps them warm. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I don't have a really big update. I even wrote, I wrote for this section, Love Bites, Nate's love life update. No real update. It says right there. No real update. Yeah. I haven't tried anything. I haven't found anybody of interest that's like, I got to go outside of the church, man. Sorry, outside of my church. And maybe outside of the church. Who knows? But yeah, no one at my church to date or talk to. So I'm just kind of trying to go to different churches or services, but vlogging them and then just seeing who pops up, seeing who's there. Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
What about you?
I know, Ernie. What's up with your love life?
Um,
What happened to that girl that you were talking to for a while?
there hasn't
Jennifer?
been any update in my side either. Just like you, you know.
All right.
But I'm not that I'm not because I'm not trying. It's just, you know,
He's not
getting just, you know, when you're going for the shot and someone just rejects you. Ugh.
trying. Dude, rejection sucks. Excuse me. I've been rejected multiple times. I think in the last year, I've been rejected about 4 times. Like, that was me actually making a move and saying, hey, let's go for, would you like to go get some coffee? Would you like to go to dinner? And that's where I was like, okay. And I never talked
I think you, and I think we've talked about it.
Yeah.
You are easy to be a friend with. Your first approach is friendly, and it's like, oh, he's nice.
Yeah.
And then you stay there a little too long,
And then
you
it's-
make that move to I'm not friends no more, and they're like, ah. And
Yeah.
it's like, boom. Like, so it's
and that's the tough part. It's,
Yeah.
like you said, I'm easy to be friends with.
you are.
But it's that I never take that action immediately to make sure I don't get friend zoned or brother zoned or whatever. And so once I make that move after that fact, yeah, then I'm kind of just screw myself over.
Yeah, no real update from me either. What about you?
Yeah, Rich.
Everything going good?
Everything's good.
2 members to your family now. You're a family of 4?
5,
Huh?
6.
What?
2 dogs.
5.
Oh, you have a cat?
Yeah.
One
Oh,
cat.
yeah, 6.
I have a cat, 2
Son.
dogs, a son, and then my dad and my wife.
6.
Family of 6.
Busy. That's all. That's all for me.
Me too.
So, do you know? I used to have something
I'm
on that.
thinking me. I think I'm done.
1996. Go back in time.
Yeah. It was a dark and lonely night.
I just saw. Where did I see this? Today? Yesterday? Today. I think today.
Isn't that when you graduated in 96?
95?
That's when I was born in 96.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
March
well,
6th,
when you were
96.
born and someone else died that year.
Yes, they did. Just Rich now.
Do you know who died?
You
in
know?
1996?
I know who died.
Did you? 96. Good.
Biggest, probably most popular death in that year, I would say. Who else died in 1996?
Ugh. I have no idea
What are you looking up?
who died in 1996.
No, I'm looking at the other because you said probably the most famous. I'm trying to see who else.
Who was it?
Tupac.
Oh, right.
Dude, I'm so disappointed in you, Rich.
Yeah.
You were a big Tupac guy. No, I don't
No,
know.
I wasn't.
I'm uncultured and I still knew Tupac died. in
No, but
96.
I saw that they arrested his.
Yeah, his murder.
yesterday or
Yeah.
today or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like wow.
I seen a couple clips about that.
I was like wow.
Mm,
I
So-
mean, I wasn't big on. I mean, Tupac. Everybody knows Tupac
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But
Dwayne Davis. Keffy D.
Yeah, Keffy.
Keffy.
So they gave this apparently they gave this guy $1 million bounty. Him and he's like a leader of like a big gang over there in Compton or whatever. So I guess apparently P Diddy, okay, Sean Puffy Combs, gave this guy, him and his gang, $1 million bounty to put a hit on him, on Tupac. That's what the story is.
Really?
That's what he's
So
saying.
P Diddy's getting like in trouble too.
Well, he's like trying to say,
But that's been like a story, kind of. too.
that's been the story
Yeah.
since the day Tupac died. That it was
Damn.
that it was them. that it was P Diddy.
So Keffy D is gonna get killed probably.
He probably will.
So it doesn't rat out.
And
P. Diddy.
I'm racking my brain on like after all these years, because there's been a lot of speculation about P Diddy coming out about other stuff. You know, I don't know if you've been hearing about the stuff that's been coming out, like all the little like.
You want to talk about Maverick? I know Maverick and Elevation. I don't know about those.
You brought up this subject.
Oh my God. I'm like, Maverick, what are you talking about?
I was like, they're involved in this too.
Dang. Wow, this just got big.
Anyways, he's involved in a bunch of other stuff, right? You can research it. And I like all of a sudden this comes out about this guy, you know, like, and I'm like, okay, what pushed it to either open the investigation or what's making this guy come out and say this? Like, is he looking for safety because they're going to come and hit him next? You know, so he kind of just like, I'm just going to say everything I said. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's after all these years, this guy's finally going to come out, or they supposedly raided his house and this is how they found out. But how did you know all this time that it was this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, after all these years, like, you know, you had to have known. So what's the reason behind the raid and, you know, investigating this guy, and then for this guy to finally say, oh yeah, it was P. Diddy that told me to do it. But why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Who died first, him or the Big Pun? No.
Yeah. Everybody's like yelling at us right now. I'm like, oh my God, how do you not know who died first?
Because I was probably, I don't know,
I was playing video games. I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention to the news.
playing video games, playing PS1,
Yeah, playing
Dreamcast.
paintball.
Nintendo 64. We were playing paintball a lot.
Yeah.
PS1 and 64.
I don't know what I was doing.
Game Boy Advance. Or Game Boy. I don't know.
Game Boy Advance. That didn't come out till 2000s.
Did you guys say Dreamcast?
I said
He said
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. But that was later.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I did
but
play
I guess,
Dreamcast though.
Yeah,
about. That guy will be dead.
yeah, they're gonna find him dead.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh,
I agree.
Yeah. Case closed.
case closed.
Nobody knows who did it. Never mind.
Dang.
Or is it a thing too where they're bringing it up because they're trying to cover something else up? You know what I'm saying? Like
Ooh.
all the news, like bam, oh, Tupac's murder, blah 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 blah, because something else is going on behind the scenes.
Mm.
So all the media coverage goes there, you know, and then they have like this like dirty politician like getting busted that same day or something, you know, and they, you know, well, we're all gonna cover this, so we don't have to cover that. I don't know. Who knows with the news? Just saying.
That's pretty interesting. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
It's like, why, of all times, why now? Why bring it up
That's what
now?
I'm saying.
Why?
Yeah,
26 years later or
27.
something? 27?
27.
gotta be something going on.
Yeah.
Don't trust the news.
Don't.
Do not.
Trump 2024.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a notebook.
You
I
need a
do.
notebook, man.
I
It's just
do.
interesting, though. I mean,
I know,
Right.
I know.
As you something comes to your mind. 'cause
You know what?
always
I was
forget.
actually writing stuff down on my phone, but then I seen your guys' notebooks and I put my phone away.
I mean, the phone's cool too.
The phone's fine.
I use the phone when I didn't
yeah,
have this.
I want to write stuff so I could doodle like while I'm
Yeah.
writing.
As like he'll say something, and so I don't forget.
Mhm.
I'll just like jot it down. See, I wrote Wingardium Leviosa, but I never used that.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Yeah,
Uh,
I didn't get to use it at any point.
yeah,
It-
I got the Avada Kedavra off first.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, and
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah,
I noticed you guys are wearing your jean jackets today.
jean jacket
and
weather.
No one
Yep.
told me.
dude. This morning,
I was
we didn't-
gonna-
We
I
shouldn't
was-
have to tell you.
I know.
You
I-
walk
I-
outside
I grabbed it,
and you just feel it. You
and
feel
I was
the
like,
presence.
and then I went and I grabbed a hoodie and I put the hoodie on. Because let me tell you this, I slept with my windows open, and it rained last night, so there was that cold chill. So even after I got out of the shower this morning, I was like, oh my God, it's freezing. So that's why I didn't put my jean jacket. I threw a hoodie on.
I don't think I only like one hoodie, and it's your Turtle Crew hoodie.
Hey,
That's the. I don't.
Turtle Crew
I
Productions.
need to get some hoodies and
Yeah.
hats. I don't wear hats.
He's
Hats
never
look-
worn it though.
hats
Do you
look
remember
weird
this
on me.
brand?
Stussy.
You have my Turtle
did you
Crew
say?
hat right here.
Stussy.
Wait, what did you say?
Stussy.
How do you say it?
Stussy.
How?
Stussy.
Stussy,
Yeah.
right?
Stussy?
Do you know that people
Stacy?
they butcher this?
Look at the 2 dots over the U.
Thank you.
Stussy?
That's Stussy.
Yeah, the 2 dots is the ooh. It makes an
I've
ooh
heard
sound.
so many people
Ooh.
pronounce this wrong.
How do they pronounce it?
Stussy?
Stussy.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
That's what I'm saying.
Stussy.
The 2 dots is a.
It's the ooh. It's the.
Yeah.
Like, kids don't
Stussy.
learn that stuff nowadays, though.
I know. That's what
No,
I'm
they
saying.
learn-
I'm like, that's cool. He's like, oh, Stussy. I'm like, bro, it's not Stussy. Like, seriously. Like, go read a book. Go get smart. It's Stussy. It's always been Stussy.
So that's called a umlaut.
Okay.
The 2 dots over a letter.
Umlaut.
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 I think I'm all looking at something totally different.
She don't know what she's talking about.
Hold on. So it says the STU with the umlaut on it, SSY. This is how Google pronounces it.
Stussy.
Wait, do it again. No, it's
Stussy.
not.
It is. Oh my!
Stussy.
She don't know what she's talking about. Throw that phone against the
Stussy.
wall.
That sounds.
Stussy.
So maybe it is
I
Stussy.
quit.
Hold on.
Wow.
How do you pronounce?
It's not Stussy. It's Stussy.
Looking at how to pronounce the name of this American clothing brand. And
Great.
fashion
He's got an
house.
accent.
Private
Not that there's
company
anything wrong with an
started
accent,
sometime
but he's
in
gonna
the
butcher
early
it too.
1980s. The company is one of the many that benefited from the surfwear trend originating, but it has lots as well. The company was started and is
Jesus.
Stussy. Do not say named after the founder, Sean Stussy. Do not say Stussy, but rather Stussy.
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 That was his name. See? Google.
Trash. How to pronounce the name?
Oh, it's the same one.
Same video, yeah.
It's Stussy.
Stussy.
Even Google got it wrong.
Learn
see?
your umlauts.
Learn your umlaut.
But this was from back in the day. This,
Yeah.
you had Airwalk. You had what else?
I remember Airwalk.
You had Airwalk.
What were the shoes you used to wear all the time? All the time. E.
Yeah, they were
E.
the skater shoes. They
Element.
were-
No. That's a skateboard brand.
I can
E.
see the. I
It
can see
has the E. Like your shoes always had
Oh,
an E
gosh,
on the
it's killing
side.
me. Did you wear them because they had an E on there?
No,
You're
you
such a
did.
liar.
Yeah, you did.
no. I don't know if I ever. I might have had those.
Do you have any pictures of how you used to dress back in the day?
No.
You're such a
Etnies.
liar.
Etnies?
Etnies, yeah.
Etnies.
Because do you remember that we used to cut our pants to make them into bell bottoms and then like kind of sew a pattern into the bottom of the pant to make it even wider?
Yeah.
That was
What the heck?
So you would cut the seam on the inside of the jean,
Okay.
get another pair of jean, and put it inside that so that you have a triangle of the old seam, and then the inside you'd put your own other fabric, so it would make a bell bottom.
so bell bottom them out.
Interesting.
Yeah, we did that.
We were so creative.
We were so cool. And then the collars that like had the butterfly collars. I think,
Yeah.
the whole thing, the old.
It's crazy what was considered cool back then.
It
And
was.
now, like,
You know what? What was crazy about that is we didn't have to say a word, and girls would be like, "What's up?" And we're like,
We'd just be
we
walking.
were just like this.
it
Hey,
was the drip. Yeah, but where you at now?
family of 6.
Nothing.
divorced.
Bring it back. You never know.
You never
Shoot.
know. Those
Trendsetter.
bell bottoms, man.
Those
Trendsetter.
did come back. I mean, they might. I don't even. I mean, I've
I
seen.
mean, I think
those.
there's a whole repeat of fashion throughout the
Whenever I
years.
see people dress vintage like that, just random people, I think it's cool. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's pretty dope. I like that. You know, like they're just they kept it. You know, they
Yeah.
just keep it going. I think it's cool.
It'll all come back. Give it another year or two.
I mean, it's since then it's probably come back at least twice.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
Yeah, it'll come in fashion and then out
But
of
just the
fashion.
fact that we used to like
Yeah.
sew like our own clothes,
That's
put our
crazy.
own speakers in our
Everything
car, and install our own radios, and
Dang.
Now all kids want to do is get on Fortnite.
that's not building a house.
I don't build in Fortnite.
Oh, they don't do that no more, huh?
There's a build mode.
Oh, is there?
there's
I
a-
don't even know.
There's a no build mode.
That's
used
what
to
I
play-
played, and I like
Yeah,
that.
when
Yeah.
Ernie played, he played on that. But I would play the regular mode. I just won't
I just
build.
can't get into the building.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
like
couldn't do it.
those people. I hate it. Just like.
Yeah, it's weird.
But now, did you guys see? Have any of you been on Xbox at all recently?
I haven't.
No.
Call of Duty just integrated with Spawn,
Well, I did see that on IG.
Yeah.
I did see that.
so you can be Spawn. You can be some of the other
On
characters
Call of
on
Duty?
Call of Duty.
That's weird.
Yeah. So they had like a.
Does
Well,
it go? Like,
I don't know why they.
'cause that's
there's-
like a Fortnite thing.
yeah.
like to have
Right,
those
right,
characters,
right.
but-
Well, no, the other what I haven't played in like a couple weeks, but when I was playing, there's a girl running around in a pink dress shooting people.
On Call of Duty?
Yeah, and it's Nicki Minaj.
What?
It's a Nicki Minaj character, and then there's another guy. He has these kind of braids coming down. Snoop Dogg running around on Call of Duty.
Oh, well, Snoop Dogg's known. Snoop Dogg
Yeah,
is a Call of Duty
yeah.
player.
Right,
but-
right, right.
Yeah, where'd
But I'm
Nicki
just
Minaj-
saying, like
yeah,
So they're doing
they-
the whole Fortnite type.
Yeah,
kind
that's what
of,
it seems like.
Yeah, but I haven't seen the Spawn character yet.
Yeah, like when I open up my Xbox, you see half Spawn, half Call of Duty character.
I mean, that would be kind of cool though, if they, because Call of Duty's always been more like real,
Yeah,
like a real
Oh, yeah, yeah,
tactical
yeah.
type,
right.
as far as weapons and stuff.
Yeah,
But
But
if
it-
they started to deviate a little bit and take
it-
a little bit of that Fortnite, so you have like Darth
That-
Vader in there.
yeah.
Kind of cool.
But the trailer that I saw briefly on, I think I was on TikTok and I saw it, but it looked like it was kind of like zombified. It was very dark. all the
there is zombie
reds
mode.
and
That's the mode.
there's something that they added into Warzone that Spawn comes out because they had The Boys.
Oh.
They have you guys seen The Boys
Oh,
on Amazon?
Yeah,
I watched the first
Yeah.
couple episodes, and
dude,
honestly, it became it's too much.
Oh.
yeah.
It became like, okay, this is they
Like too
over
gory?
the top in
Everything.
sexuality, in
Oh, really?
gore, and
Oh,
it
wow.
was it's too much.
Yeah.
And I hear it. I mean, it's an amazing show, but I just got to the point where it's like, this is just they do it just to do it.
Yeah.
Like there is absolutely no reason this is here, but to say it's here and look at what we did. We've upped the bar, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Such
I've
a
never
good
seen it.
show.
So
Such a
I
good
stopped
show.
watching it after
Such a good show.
a few episodes.
They just released, or I think either they're going to, or they just released. It's called V School or High
yeah,
School
they
V
did.
or
Yeah.
something. So it's like the teenage college years. So
Yeah.
whatever. But no. So back to Call of Duty. They finished that, but you could be all the characters from or have their powers from The Boys. So it's just the way they're integrating different
Huh.
things now into Call of Duty. I
Yeah.
personally, I'm not a huge fan of it. Like it's
I
cool
know.
Spawn, like I get it, but how does it work?
They would have to tie in, and I can see them doing Spawn
'Cause
if
that
they had like
big-
a story
the
that
big
kind of
fat
showed like
character.
in a lab somewhere, like
Right.
you know, and something happened, and it would fit. They can
Yeah.
do it, but I don't know about all the boys and all this
'Cause
other nonsense.
The big
Nicki
fat
Minaj.
character from Spawn. I don't know what his name is, but he's a character you can be and
The who?
call it a big old fat.
Oh, the clown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can be him in Call of Duty.
Hmm.
Like they have his skin, and so you're running around as a big fat dude, and
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Just
I
a skin, or do they have?
the skin.
But like Spawn, does he have?
I think Spawn has his abilities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
which to me, again, it's Call of Duty. You can't really
Yeah.
do that in Fortnite. Like that's cool in Fortnite,
Yeah.
but when you bring it to Call of Duty, it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's just not the same.
Do you remember the Spawn movie? Do you ever see the original Spawn movie?
I remember pieces of it, but I don't remember watching it like fully.
I think for the time,
Isn't there a part where he comes out of the ground? Is that like the beginning? I could have sworn he like came out of the ground.
no.
I don't know. Red cape, black.
Yeah. But for the time of that movie, it was a good movie. Like, I know special effects, they were still playing around with it and all that other stuff, but ultimately it was a good movie.
Who was the Spawn?
Who played him? I don't know his name, but he
Is
came
he still
out-
around?
Yeah, he's still around.
Oh.
He actually came he was Luke Cage, I think, for that series that came on.
Mortal Kombat?
No, not Luke
Oh,
Cage.
Luke Cage. No, you're right. I was thinking Johnny Cage.
Yeah, Luke Cage. Yeah. He came out on. They started showing all the Marvel things.
The big black dude?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, he's Spawn?
That's Spawn. Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
I remember Spawn.
Yeah. So then they had the clown who was played by Leguizamo or whatever, that guy.
wow.
John.
John,
Oh,
yeah.
John Leguz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Violator. Spawn. Michael J. White. J. White.
Michael J. White. That's his name. Yeah.
I don't know why I just
Melinda
forgot about that.
Clark.
So the storyline is like what I mean, they followed the comic book. It's a McFarlane. McFarlane is just amazing with his artwork. Anyways, they followed the McFarlane comic book, made this movie, but again, the CGI. You look at it now, and you're like, oh my god, this is trash, because it's like when he encounters like the Violator and stuff like that, like the CGI, it just looks like this little cartoon character kind of thing, But for then, the story was there and it's good, But now they're supposed to be making another one.
What year is that? When did that one come out? How long ago was that?
Like
give me a
92.
second.
That old?
97.
Oh,
Oh, okay. It's still
Yeah, I
old.
see.
yeah,
Year after I was born. That's like old.
yeah.
Wow.
Good movie. But they're making another one. I just don't know if how much McFarlane's involved in it, and I kind of feel like if he's not, it's like one of those George Lucas things. Like George Lucas isn't involved, so they kind of
McFarlane created the character.
mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
and the comic book.
Because
everything.
I have Spawn toys. They're in packages right
Oh
there.
yeah, you'll see it has his
But
little
there are a lot of Todd McFarlane. But
That I sold.
he also
Ernie.
does a lot of Todd McFarlane other stuff. Like,
sports figures. Yeah, he
and
does all
other,
that. Yeah,
like other stuff. I thought he was mainly the artist that did the toys
yeah.
and
Yeah.
not necessarily the created the character kind of.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. He created the whole character and everything.
Wow.
And then he even went to do artwork for some of the Spider-Man comic books for a minute. He was doing all the artwork, and it's just you could like drastic difference in it,
Wow.
And I think when he started coming out with all the figures, not so much the action, like the Spawn figures, Wet Work, and all them. Remember all those? But when he started doing the sports figures, they look more real, Which that's why I think he's pretty amazing. I just hope he's really highly involved in the next Spawn movie that comes out.
Yeah, this is very interesting.
You haven't watched it?
No, I guess I haven't.
Did you even know about it?
I knew about it.
Yeah.
I'm watching the trailer right now, and it looks, it's CGI. Okay.
Have you watched any movies on that list I made when you guys were playing chess?
No, because you never sent it to me.
Oh. I'll send it to you. I don't know where I put it, though. Where did I write that all down?
Your phone.
No. Oh, maybe.
No, you wrote it down. Yeah, it was on your
It
phone.
was on your phone.
Yeah, it was on your phone.
Yeah, and then you can post it. And I have so many random
He didn't
things on my
save it.
phone.
You didn't save it.
So I was actually writing stuff down. So it
Do you
has to
delete
be
your messages?
Like text messages?
Yeah.
No.
Do you?
No.
Uh,
I just, I don't know.
Well, Apple. So I used to do that whole.
The reason why I ask is like my dad erases every message that he gets. So he's like, "Oh, I got a text message from one of my sisters. Oh, what does it say?" He's like, "Oh, I don't remember." So I go on his phone and say, "He's like, it's gone." I don't know what she said either.
I used to do that 30 days. Like after 30 days, your iPhone will wipe,
Oh, okay, yeah.
clear out the messages or whatever. Or it only keeps messages for 30 days, and then after 30 days, it'll start deleting from the latest.
Wasn't it like if you delete messages, it kind of helps with the memory or something like that?
Yeah.
in 1992, maybe.
No, in 2023. Because right now,
If you ever want to know anything about tech, just write it in the comments for Ernie. He will have an answer.
Texts are not going to slow your
iPhone storage.
If the video
Save-
is within a text or something. But
Okay,
not
yeah.
just-
So there's photos and videos. Messages. My bar for messages is a pretty orange little
see.
thing. But I have 11 gigs in
Wait,
photos, videos, and attachments.
you got to take a
taking up
screenshot
storage.
so you can show that
Oh, okay.
on the thing.
Oh, good thinking. Yeah. So right here, messages. 13.
Okay, first of all, how'd you get there?
0.07 gigs. So settings, and then general,
Okay.
But that's more of the content within the messages.
and
though, right?
then iPhone storage.
I think that's more of you sent me a video yesterday in your
Look at
messages.
it's actually buffering to show how long. Look at how long it's taking.
No,
to
look,
just-
look. Top conversations, 9.7 gigs. Photos, 2 gigs. Videos, 8. GIFs and stickers, megabytes. Other 2. So it does. Your messages take up space.
This is how I need. Look at it's still buffering.
Let me see.
Look.
Dude, what is up with your phone? Oh,
I need a new
shoot.
phone.
Oh, dang, dude. That's crazy.
I need
Yeah,
a new phone.
11 gigs of 13.07 gigabytes storage.
Right now at
But
Verizon.
is that because of the videos in the messages? So if you were
Yep,
to
dude,
deliver,
I just told you. Just broke it down. Top conversations, photos, videos,
that's
gifts
within
and stickers.
messages.
Yeah, it's all within
Oh.
messages.
It's still buffering. It still hasn't fully
It was an
loaded.
iPhone 4. What the heck?
So I've used 90 of my. I only have a 128 gigabyte.
Right now
phone.
at Verizon, you take in any phone and they'll give you the iPhone 15 Pro.
Dude, so I was looking at switching over to Verizon because I do need a new phone.
Verizon's the best.
I need a new
What
phone.
do you have? AT&T?
I have T-Mobile.
Oh.
Yeah.
You might as well have Singular. Don't exist no more.
Yeah.
Singular.
It doesn't. Man. Oh gosh.
AT&T bought them.
Dang.
That was back in the days when it was like rollover minutes and
Yeah. I didn't understand any
I
of
don't
that
know
stuff.
about it. I still don't know
each
about it.
text message was like 10 cents or something.
Oh my
It was a
gosh.
cost. There was a cost to each text.
But my iPhone screen keeps freezing.
Really?
So people call me and I can't swipe to answer it. I can't. So it's just it sucks.
So I don't know if this is a good thing. It's still loading.
No, I don't think that is. I think you need a new phone, man.
See, these are my top messages.
Oh, how do you get to
You
see
just click the
the top messages? Oh, I'm your top message at 1.95
You sent me
gigabytes.
the most nonsense.
Where am I at?
You're not on the list.
Dang.
Oh yeah, you're way down there, 161 megs.
Top conversations. Dang, my top conversations right now are the. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was my video I made. Oh, dude, I fell in love with that video. You gotta show Rich that video.
Okay.
These are my top conversations. I got the family chat. I got Scott, who I'm doing tile videos for. My work group chat, and then Ernie. Ernie, you're 4th on the list.
What's that?
Yeah, because you don't reply to any of my stuff. You don't.
You don't.
Remember you were doing that for a minute,
What?
like not replying.
Not on purpose.
Right.
It's just, oh, I'm so busy.
No, Ernie
Yeah.
never replies.
I try. I'm getting better at it though.
You just gotta call him.
Yeah.
I-
You do.
That's like normal though.
Yeah.
Cool.
For
You
you,
need something?
yeah.
Call me.
It's true.
Are you a texter or a caller? Like, I need to ask Nate something. Let me just text him real quick and see.
I will
If-
text for the most part if it's like for anybody if it's like, oh, I don't really want to get in a conversation with, hey, what time is this? Oh, okay, cool. Like
Yeah.
it just depends on what it is.
I think for me, if it's a question, like if it's Ernie, it's just something. All right, I need to know. I'll give him a call. But if it's something that I can wait on, okay, I'll just text you. But for the most part, everybody has their phone. Like, let's be real. Everybody nowadays has their phone with them on them. They're looking at it.
Technically, I don't. And the reason is because I'll like send a message out, just for example, hey guys, what about this idea? Da, 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 da. And then I set it down, and I do something, and then it's gone. And then across the other side of the living room was my son on it like
Yeah,
this.
that's
you
true.
know?
That's true. For the most part, single people have their phone with them. Who don't have a family of 6 have their phone on them at all times. But no, so that's text message. I'll usually call people if I want to like a answer right then and there. But I'll text people if it's just, hey, get back to me whenever.
Yeah, I'd rather, if I need like, okay, this text, by the time you get this text message, I would have already had an answer
Yeah.
if I would have just called you. So just that's where I differentiate.
So is
But-
it good?
Oh, I was gonna say, but I don't like to have conversations on the phone if I know that individual is just gonna waste my time. Does that make sense?
You don't really know if they're
Yeah,
I
then
kinda
I'm
do, though.
never gonna call you then. I'll just text.
It's just like I know there's certain people that I know if they call me it's just going to be sitting there talking about nonsense. Like it's not, I'm a very, all right, let's get to the point. Let me answer whatever you need to answer. It's hard for me to stay on the phone and be like, how was your day? Oh, that's great. Like I can do that with a significant other, but I can't do that with like just somebody. Or if they're just sitting there.
You talk to guys on the phone, they say, how's your day?
Dude, well,
maybe there's a different problem with why you're like.
there's a mutual friend who asked that a few times. And
That's a nice friend.
I'm just
Don't
gonna
listen to her.
yeah. I have people who ask me how's your day, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool, good. I usually reply whenever somebody asks me how's your day going. Good, still working. Talk to you later.
Dang,
Like
that's rude.
That's my
Wow.
yeah. So don't ask me how my day's going. Just say what's up.
So is it weird now if you were to go to Starbucks,
Mhm.
you see a girl there, maybe she's like giving you and you're like, how you doing? And you get her number. At what point do you text first? Not who texts first. Maybe, okay, who texts first? I don't know. But when do you get it from a text to a phone? Or do you just call right away? Is that because nobody does that? I don't think people call anymore. So would that be weird if you're just like, hey, and she's like, what are you doing? Why are you calling me?
I literally just walked out the door right now.
No,
Text me. Hey.
that's a good question. I think back in the day, it used to be one of those things where you get the phone number, you would call. Like that's just how it used to be. You would call them and you would talk for hours or however, I don't know, for you guys, like, dial up and everything. Somebody else is using the phone. You can't use it, right?
Mom, I'm on the phone. Okay, me. Do you still have that rash? Mom.
But I don't know if I'm at a coffee shop, let's say I'm at Starbucks here, and I get a girl's number there. My initial thought isn't, okay, I'm not gonna message you. I would first ask, like, what time do you get off work? And then that's where I would probably send the message, or I'll wait a day and just be like, okay, hey, And then if she's working, ask what time she's gonna get off work. If she's not working, just kind of wait a day and then message her. But it wouldn't be a phone call. You don't do a phone call until after the first date.
Okay.
After the first date.
Hold on.
After the first date, that's where you're
We
like,
call this segment
I'll
Why
call you.
Nate's Single.
yeah, why Nate single?
No.
Here we go. Let's do it.
I'm just kidding.
Tell your friend. I want to get another message after this too.
We're getting advice from a guy on how to get a girl. Okay, well, not me personally. But I'm saying he's giving advice on how to get a girl, and this guy has like been single for the past 18 episodes.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I just thought I would ask just to get like his age. I guess maybe it's an age thing still.
But
like they do different things.
yeah,
now.
and so that's the
it's
thing,
not
like-
really an age thing. I guess it's just
It's an age thing.
I mean, yes, I don't think I would call as
See-
like the first thing. I think they'd be like, oh, what the?
I'd say it's an age thing because the way you guys have done things when you were younger is completely different than how you do it now. Like if you look up stuff like how to get a girl in, 2023, oh, you got to make sure you're, okay, what are your social medias like? Do you ask them for the phone number? No, you ask
That's
for
what I'm
Instagram
saying. I think
first.
social media has just ruined, like,
On many levels.
the how do I say it? The evolvement or what of like a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just ruined it because it's like now you can go and see was she pretty? Is she not pretty? No, she's not pretty. I'm not even gonna. But you didn't even know the character of the person. You know what I'm saying? And it's completely, and that goes for the girls looking at the guys like, no, I don't like the way he looks, or I don't like how he dresses, or whatever. And you don't even like. It's not based off of a true foundation of like being real with the person, like
You've
finding
skipped
out
the first two steps
Exactly.
and went straight to
exactly.
it's not going to work.
Yeah, you know,
based off of just
right. And I think that's where it's so, because of this, it's so hard to actually get to know a person, because you don't even get a chance to do that, because I already looked at her bio, I already looked at where she works, I already looked at what she drives, I already looked, and you already know so much about the person that you just don't know anything about the person, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because when you don't know anything about them and then you talk to them, then it's something brand new. Something does catch you. Oh, that was pretty cool. Like the way she talks, the way she whatever, just the small things that kind of matter before you look at. You know what I'm saying? That's like, to me, social media is just like completely ruined it.
So, question, because I just kind of going back to the whole difference in time. Like when I was a little bit younger, like in early college days, high school, college, you would look at it and there would be this system you'd have to do. It's okay, you meet a girl, you get her social media, or I think at that it was get her Snapchat. Okay, from Snapchat, get her phone number. Once you get her phone number, you wait a couple days, you'll snap her, but you won't text message her first. You wait a couple days, and then you message her, and then you wait. You don't double message, you don't triple message, you just wait, and then you wait for her to reply. So there was like this whole thing.
Yeah,
and that's
for me. That's already like, because you've already programmed something. You've already, I remember.
That's how it used to be.
You remember?
I mean, it
you remember
still kinda is
MySpace,
now.
right?
Oh, MySpace.
Do you remember everyone's connected before
Yes,
MySpace?
I remember.
Right. So even with that, everyone's connected. You have your photo in thing, and kind of whoever, I don't know, I can't remember if it was, I don't think it was a chat room type of thing, but you just had pictures of people who they're either your closest friends or you found interest in them. And it was like, there was really not a lot of communication because they didn't have a chat or anything like that. But you did have like Yahoo chat, you had AOL chat, things like that. But still, you didn't go off of photos because you didn't know really what the person, they just have a profile picture of, and that's it, but you don't know what anything else looks like. But you got to know that person in that way of communication, and it didn't, you're not looking at, 4 weeks back of like, oh, she was wearing that bathing suit, she's hot in that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I don't know why he's as an example.
Bro.
Anyways, but that's what's happened, it's like you don't get to know the person for who they are.
Right.
You go off of what social media is telling you who they are, and it's not good, because not to go dark or whatever, but this person, they could be smiling in every single photo, and you're thinking, man, this girl's hot and everything like that. And she can have like some kind of psychological problem where, she slits your throat on the first night. You know what I'm saying? I told you I was gonna go dark. You know what I'm saying?
It is Halloween time.
It is Halloween.
So that's my thing on social media, man. Don't trust it. Don't trust it.
It's bad.
It is.
There have been times where I've seen someone say, "Hey, what about this girl?" I'm like, "Nope," and I've just kind of turned it away right away. Just
why?
Not my type. Doesn't look fun.
Doesn't look.
Yeah, it's the look. It's the.
See what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
That's
you're right.
Fun.
Doesn't look fun. Like, what are you doing? What's on your page to see? Like,
so what would you think is fun? Like parachuting out of a freaking plane, or like what?
Like, doesn't look. So what do you like? If you're documenting your life on Instagram, because majority of it is documenting your life. What are you? Again, it goes back to what are you doing? And if I just see, okay, all right, so you just went to go watch a sunset. Not that a sunset's not fun, but is it, okay, there's just, all it is sunsets? Or is it, because you find those pages where there's no photos of them. It's more of, okay, here's just, like, some people have quotes on their page and that's all they have. Or some people have photos of sunsets or buildings and so like a photography page, but it's not, it's their personal page. It's just, they don't look, like I look at the page, I'm like, eh. If it doesn't intrigue me,
here's the thing about that.
Doesn't intrigue me.
Okay,
That's what it is.
But here's the thing about that, is that, say for the sunset photo, okay, this is where I'm talking about, like, it's dangerous, because how many sunset photos did that person take and then go through all her sunset photos and say, this is the best photo. I'm going to post this one. So that way when everyone sees this, everyone's going to say, wow, that's an amazing, you know what I'm saying?
And then
Like,
I'm over
it's
here
not-
saying, wow, that's a trash photo.
No, but I'm saying it's not like in the moment kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
It's all
You know what I
staged.
mean?
yeah.
It's like back in the day when we would take pictures. Okay, once that picture was taken, it doesn't matter if Ernie's making this face in the photo or whatever, and I'm smiling and Victor's jumping in there. That photo is captured like that forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when people see that, they're like, "That's a cool photo." We didn't sit there and say, "Oh, hold on, wait, my shirt wasn't fixed. Let me do it over." And we're taking like 10 photos. It's not the real thing anymore. You know what I
No,
mean?
you're right.
It's not the real thing. It's
Yeah.
what we want it to be to make it give this image of like this is who we are when it's not really who we are anymore. Social media has like just literally twisted our lives to make us want to be something that we're really not. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Because there's people that post up photos, okay, and they may say like, "Oh, this is my happy little family," and you see it, and you're like, "Oh man, look at they got the little dog, they got a little lemon tree in the front yard and everything like that," and their house is like upside down, like
And your
turmoil.
wife's like, why can't you be like Leonard over there? Her husband, she's so happy. And,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you're like, what the?
You
You,
know-
don't know that they're just freaking got done arguing for
Yes,
an hour and a half
yes,
because he
kicking
cheated
the
on
dog,
her with her
yeah, it's just-
sister.
wow.
And then the body is buried in the backyard, and she goes and finds another person.
But you
and-
get my point,
Yeah.
right? It's all about the image now. It's not about who you are anymore. Because even prior to that, when you would put "love to walk," take long walks along the beach and everything, you're like, okay, you kind of get a glimpse of who that person is. They like to take long walks. They're a walker or whatever. But now because there's so many different images and they're edited images, I'm not even talking about filters. I'm just talking about they took 10 photos to get one to post it to say, this is the best one. This is going to represent us so that when people see us, this is who people think we are. You know what I'm saying? And it's so wrong on so many levels, because you just don't know. You don't get to know those people anymore. You don't get to know who they really are. You just see them and like, nah, I don't like the
Yeah.
way she looks.
yeah. No.
Sunset looks stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you only have
That's
one
my
photo
take.
on your Instagram? Nope. Peace out.
Is no Instagram a red flag?
No,
No social media a red flag?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I'm okay with that.
I
It's.
don't
I,
think so.
mean, to me, it's like, oh, well, I can't send you stuff like
You'd
memes
you'd
or
be
anything.
forced to
but-
communicate in other
Yes,
ways.
yeah.
yeah, but to me, that's not a red flag. Like, cool. If you don't have Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter,
You wouldn't even ask why. That's weird. Isn't it weird
I'd
nowadays?
probably,
though?
I'd probably
is.
ask. And I would
You
just
know?
ask, be like, oh, any is there a preference? Why? Oh, I just don't. Cool. Like, but to me, it's not a red. It's not like, oh my god, you don't have Instagram. Peace out.
It's kind of like for me, right? I have Facebook, but I don't get on Facebook anymore. Like I really don't, because it's just like there's so many stories in there, and if it's not so much that I'm gonna sit there and read every single story, but it's just like there's nothing on here that I can apply to my life. You know what I'm saying? And I know people put good comments and things like that, and whatever, but it's just like what this person put, I can't. It's not gonna do anything for me,
Right.
And then if there's drama on there, and like you're just reading someone else's drama for what?
The drama's
You
the
know,
thing that
Find
I
the
think,
cheese man.
I think that's
Well, let's see what's
those,
on my.
those
Facebook.
people that post drama, like it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
First thing that pops up on my feed. I act like I'm okay, but deep down inside, I miss hometown buffet.
you posted that.
But no,
I don't think I don't think it's a red flag.
no, not at all.
I mean, I look at you and you're like, I don't have a TikTok, and I'm like, man, I want to send you so many TikToks.
Yeah, see, that's
stuff
my
like
thing.
that.
Well, I
I
have
want to
so
send stuff.
I put the app on my phone.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I
not
didn't-
saying that you
I
have.
didn't-
I'm just
I
saying
didn't
that it just
log
doesn't-
into the app, but I did put it on my phone because I was getting TikTok sent, and it either go to the browser or go to the app.
Yeah.
So I installed the app. I won't log into it. I probably shouldn't even have it on my phone, just because it's still. I just don't like
It's
TikTok.
time. It's what's the word? Time consuming.
Yeah.
Very time
Oh,
consuming.
speaking of time consuming, what's your guys' screen time at?
Yeah. Mine's not a good representation of. at all.
Daily average for me is 6 hours and 2 minutes. This is what it's saying right now.
Mine's not a good example because I work off my phone.
It's your screen time, Ernie. 6 hours and 20 minutes. That's not bad.
6 hours a
How do you guys
day.
get that?
Yeah, once
How
6
come I-
hours a
how
day.
come I don't have that?
But that's
see?
a day.
Yeah. Well, I'm a freaking content creator. I'm always on. Maybe you don't have it.
I probably, well, my phone's like from 1998.
Oh no, here it is.
9 hours screen time on Monday.
Wow.
6 hours and 31 minutes.
A day?
Yeah, that's well. That's his average.
Oh.
Daily average. Yeah.
Technically, about 5 hours is probably my son.
Oh, Tuesday, 10 hours and 1 minute on Tuesday. 7 hours on Wednesday, 8 hours on Thursday.
Go right now, everybody. Go right now to your phone and post your screen time.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments. Drop it in the comments.
5 hours and 57.
So, like-
send me you guys a screenshot those and send it to me.
So
Yeah, you could
you
screenshot
can
and
go.
drop them
I
in
think
the
this
comments.
is. Oh, okay. Instagram.
Oh, does
most
it do by
used-
app?
Most used, and I have 25 minutes on Instagram.
How do you see that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jesus. Man, this is a lot. Let's do my 10-hour day. Where's my 10-hour day at? Can I do my 10-hour day?
Oh gosh.
So I mean, if you say, okay, that's 25 minutes for the day.
So Tuesday,
You
10
know?
hours of screen time on Tuesday. 6 hours and 30 minutes was social. 1 hour and
That's
6 minutes
a lot.
was entertainment, and 34 minutes was creativity.
Where'd you guys find that?
I was on TikTok for 3 hours on Tuesday.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking about.
Instagram for 1 hour, Netflix an hour, messages an hour.
Now, is this 3 hours straight, or is
No,
this
it's
No,
throughout.
the whole
it's
day?
throughout the day.
Okay.
Throughout the whole day.
Like mine is like 25 minutes average a day of social. That's nothing.
Dang. But again, I do social media for a living, so I'm constantly on it, not just looking at people.
Mhm. You know what my most
But
used-
TikTok, I'm on TikTok a
the
lot.
clock. What says 1 hour and 44 minutes?
Why are you on the clock?
I'm just watching the clock. They'll be here in a I don't know.
It's almost time for Hungry and Bored, guys. Let's watch. Let's watch them arrive.
That's weird.
Oh, that's hecka funny.
Very, very weird.
Oh, this is just today, though.
Yeah. Social for the week so far, 28 hours on social media.
I'm averaging like 19 minutes
Oh
a
shoot,
day
mine has the clock on there
on
too.
social. I don't know why. That's weird.
What is
It's
up the
weird.
clock?
That's strange.
But yeah.
Most used. My most used are TikTok, Instagram, messages, Spotify, Netflix photos, and Monster Hunter.
But like sometimes I'll take throughout the week work calls on here.
Why is
True.
Target on here? I haven't opened this Target app at all.
Mhm.
I mean, somebody else is using it. But yeah,
Target's the best. Oh, so back to the
yeah,
relationships.
it's just time consuming.
It is.
It's very time
Yeah.
consuming.
See, and then now it's not. I mean, I don't know if things have shifted now, but it used to be when you meet a girl you like, let me get your social, your Snapchat, your Instagram.
Okay. I was like social
No,
security.
Social
Like,
Security.
bro, I don't remember that.
Dang, no, you know, you guys, let me get your socials. But
The old school we are.
yeah, I know that's why
Social Security.
I try
Here
not
you go.
to. I try not to say it.
I got my birth certificate too. My mom said give it back though.
But no, like you ask for the social. So in that scenario, it would be that, okay, do I ask for the Instagram now, or is asking for the phone number too up front? That's the
I think people would prefer the Instagram stuff because
Right.
it's easier to. Oh, I just block
it's
him.
it's
ghost
not
him,
a commitment.
you know.
You're
But
not,
now they have the number. It's like it's kind of that
It's
extra
serious.
foot into your world where it's
Yeah.
harder to get rid. You can block the number like Instagram, but
right.
I don't know if they still do it, but wasn't there a time when they could just like pull up your contact number and just go and give it to the person that way?
yeah, I think you do
Oh,
that.
that's
stuff.
just happened with the new iPhone update.
Is that what it is?
iOS 17. If Ernie brings his phone over here.
Congratulations, it's a boy.
Just the tips.
Oh, see,
This guy joke.
does Nate? Oh,
No.
it makes a cool wave.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And it says Nate Aguirre connected.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's how you now
And it
trade
puts his
information.
in.
Wow. But
So you go up to
Good
the
job,
girl-
Apple.
You go up to the girl's table you
Take
like
my
or
money.
something and just drop your phone next to her. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
shoot.
And it's like,
nice to meet you. Walk away.
No, I think you have to accept it, though.
Oh.
I think. Apple wouldn't be dumb enough to say, oh, we're just going to connect right away. You know what I mean?
I'm like, hey, Julie, your address, phone number. Yeah, right?
Dang.
Julie.
Julie.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's the segment of Why Nate's Single.
I do the crickets.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all right.
So, and I didn't talk to you before. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Put him on the spot.
Have you got designs for?
Ooh.
Well,
That's a no.
That is a no.
I was just curious.
no, but you know what you said? And I think what messed it up for me is because at first you said, I think you said next week.
I said next week.
And then you said,
No, give him a couple weeks.
yes.
Yeah. No, I
That's what messed it up for me.
because I looked at you and he said next week. You're like, like
But if you said next
So
week, you would have had
soon?
something done.
Yeah.
You would have had
It,
something done.
would have literally put pressure on me to finish something, but
Yeah.
you said like, oh, take it down. or
do you
whatever.
have extra designs from
Yeah.
your other
Mhm.
thing
I have a lot.
that you could just apply?
I don't want
I
you. I don't want you to use an old design. I want
No,
you.
no, no.
No, that's- I do the same thing.
You can get an idea
Failed
from it.
designs.
They're not failed.
Just-
They're just not published. But yeah, you guys can keep talking.
I have a
See
lot
if
of
I find
failed
something.
designs,
Oh yeah.
and I say failed because it's like if I make them for like a gym or
No.
something, they're like, no, well, they like this one. So the one they said, no, I'll take it and maybe like redo it a little bit and use it for something else.
I feel like you've
failed.
never put anything out there to say you failed.
I say rejected design, I guess I should say, because a lot of my designs do get rejected, and that's normal.
Yeah. Welcome to being a creative.
Yeah. So those I will hold.
So how do you deal with rejection, Ernie?
I don't deal with it bad. It probably affects me more than it probably should,
Okay.
but I'm not like, oh, like, or I'll hurt and stuff. It just depends. If you're talking about like a rejection, a female rejection, it's
Oh,
just-
we'll get there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
So female rejection. How's
I think that's one of the biggest fears and what keeps people from taking that step of, hey, that conversation
yeah.
is the rejection. If that fear of rejection wasn't there, I'd be like, what's up? Like, not like that. She'd be like, you're crazy. But,
Yeah. Welcome to the segment Why Ernie's Single, and it's rejection. Yeah, rejection sucks.
because of the fear of rejection, you don't put yourself out there. If you don't
Exactly.
put yourself out there, you're just single forever.
Yeah, but at the same time, she'll never know who you really are if you're afraid of being rejected.
Yeah,
So is it better just to go out there and get rejected by a bunch of people and then
it is. I think it is. Because eventually 10 rejections and one will be like, hey.
Sure.
And that's how it
Sure, I'll
works.
take you.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like, fine, the other 10 didn't want you. What's up? Yeah.
Oh, there's that story.
It's
You
fear
know,
of rejection's a huge.
10 guys are in a bar and there's a beautiful woman there, and all 10 guys are trying to buy this girl a drink or something, but it's that 11th guy that walks in through the door who doesn't bat an eye at her. That's the guy she wants.
And that is exactly what I was telling you last week about the 4 girls of just being a friend and you being that guy, the 11th guy walking into the bar, not batting an eye at her, just letting it go. But no, you got to be buying her a drink too. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That. You got to be that 11th guy. You
All
just said it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be that
Giving
11th
advice he doesn't even take.
No, see, okay, so I give great advice to people, but I can never follow my own advice.
I was
That is
talking about this recently.
the most
and I did the
difficult
same
thing.
thing. I would give you really good
guy.
advice.
Why is that?
But I'm not taking that own advice.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think it's easy.
I say that because I do the same thing.
Because
I
I've
think
tried
it's
it and it
easy.
hasn't worked for me. but it works for others.
No, because it would work for you.
What? Yeah, it would.
You know, like if someone were to tell me right now, like, they don't want to, their fear of rejection and stuff. I'm like, dude, you have to put yourself out there. You have to just go. And what's the worst that's going to happen? You know, you'll never see her again in your life if she rejects you. But yet me, I'm not going up there.
That's true. That's so
You
true.
No, I'm cool. But it's easy to tell somebody what to do. Like
Right, yeah.
How to, you know.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm cool. So yeah. I don't know why that is.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why
But-
either.
Yeah.
Because like I could coach people for days. I get people the results they want, but I can't do it for myself.
Crap.
No, it's good.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't-
good.
The Target.
I think it's
brand.
the peach. The something about the peach flavor is just
Good
not
and
here.
gather.
Well, I like peach flavor.
Me too.
Yeah, it's good.
Were you going to show something?
No, I couldn't find it.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't want to put you on the spot again.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
And that's why Ernie is single. Little small section. Yeah. That was good.
What is...
Don't fear rejection. Put yourself out there.
You got to.
If you get rejected, oh well. Just keep going.
You'll never see her again.
Exactly.
Unless you do, and she's with her friends, and they're all pointing at you. Laughing. Like, that's the guy that...
And then one of those friends is actually be like, oh, dang, he's pretty cute. So then that friend is going to come up to you and be like, hey, I'm so-and-so. And then, boom, there you go.
There you go.
And then they're no longer friends with that girl because that girl says, "Oh no, he was going after me first. Now you go
Yeah.
and take my man from me." And
You got the leftovers because he wanted me first, and he settled for you. Dang.
Dang. Hey, at least you'll never have to see the other girl again. That,
Wow. Can we put a disclaimer not to listen to any of our relationship advice on there?
oh, man. That was good, though. Wow. Anything else?
Not on that topic.
Not on
I'm
that.
good. Yeah,
Oh, no, I'm just saying like anything else for...
no, I'm good on that topic.
Okay.
We're good.
We'll be back.
Or will we not?
After these messages, we'll be right back. Beep, beep.
That was one of them.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know. All right, so let's talk about what we did earlier today. Cereal.
The best cereal, Lucky Charms.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What'd you say? Best cereal? You know, it's been a long time.
Corn Flakes.
Raisin Bran always was good when you get the raisin, and it was just like a little bit soggy with the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, favorite cereal?
I'm probably going to say Apple Jacks.
And that's one I did.
Dude, and that's the one we didn't get. He was like,
not on the
ooh.
list.
Oh,
it
he, Rich.
wasn't. No, it
Rich
wasn't.
didn't
It
put-
wasn't
oh.
one of mine. But I think that would probably be my, because I've had my share of Fruity Pebbles. I got to try Trix today, where I haven't had in years. Okay, but yeah. Did you ever hear about the theory of the Trix cereal?
That Tricks are for kids?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So there's something about.
Sir, we're in the middle
That's
of a
not
podcast.
me.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
I'm researching over here.
So there was a theory that came out a couple years ago about Trix cereal. Okay, remember they used to be like little, like balls.
Yeah, they used to be balls.
Right, but they're not no more.
They're like fruit chunks.
Yeah.
Fruit shapes.
Yeah, but do you hear the theory behind it? Because Trix are for kids, so when you were a kid, you seen the ball, but now that you're older, it's not a ball no more because Trix are for kids. You see the fruit because the Trix are only for kids.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Okay, so the Trix cereal, they used to be little balls, okay? They used to be little balls, right?
Yeah.
Color balls. But they said because Trix are for kids, the adults, you no longer see it as little balls, you see them as fruit now. Because you're not a kid no more, because Trix are only for kids.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty weird. We have Tricks over there, right?
Yeah,
They're fruit shaped.
they're fruit
Uh-huh.
shaped. But we don't see them as little balls anymore because we're adult.
That's
Only
weird.
Trix are only for kids.
That's so weird.
I was watching some of the cartoons, like the cereal commercials, and it was crazy because, like, just for example, the Trix commercial, it had the white rabbit kind of guy, whatever. But I was watching it and I was like, when I was a kid watching this commercial, it didn't dawn on me that he was like an animated character. It's weird, you know? And as I'm looking at it, I'm like, he's an animated character. But as a kid, he was the rabbit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't differentiate realism and
What about
animation.
Tony D. Tiger?
That same thing, you know? Same thing. It's just, I don't know. It's just so weird when you're a kid. You grow up and your world is ruined when you become an adult.
There's a cereal bar in Sacramento.
I know, is it serialism?
Serialism.
No way.
Serial
Are you
killer.
serial killer?
That's
Wow.
tight. I'm gonna open a cereal bar named.
You know
Serial
who
Killer.
just said that? Andrea.
What?
She's all, you guys should name your guys' podcast Serial Killer. That's so
Oh,
crazy that you
nice.
said that.
The one with the
The
serial
one
killer.
with serial
The one with the
That's so
serial
crazy.
killer. That's pretty good.
That's so crazy.
I'll
How you
write that
said
down real
that.
quick. Hold on.
A cereal bar. So what is this?
So, killers. All right. So cereal bars. So it is a bar, like you would go to a regular bar,
Mhm.
but instead of alcohol, it's cereal. Different types of cereal. You get different bowl sizes, different types of cereal, all the different types of cereal, and then you have the different milk types as well. And so
Wow.
my cousin Manny was the one who he had an idea to open one. He wanted to call it Surreal.
I wrote something here. Social media has destroyed society, relationships specifically. This was one thing.
No way. Are you serious?
Dang,
Wow.
Ernie.
I read his note.
Well, yeah, so my idea would be if I were to ever open up a cereal bar, I highly doubt that'll happen, but it would be a 24-hour cereal bar. And you'd have all your flavors on one wall, all your milks on another wall. But if you pour your milk first, you get banned. Or
Isn't
if you're
that the
like,
proper way to do it?
no.
Didn't you look that
Oh,
up?
or I think Ernie said that was probably the way to do it. But
So
no, it's not.
oh yeah, I did read that. I
Yeah.
did look that up. That's what I mentioned. Yeah. Someone mentioned. I got another text that someone mentioned that they put the milk first as well, for a reason though.
Really?
I'll look it up right now.
This place is more, it looks like it's more desserts than cereal. But they're adding the cereal into like, that's,
Oh, so it's not like a bowl of cereal.
yeah, it's not like a bowl of
Oh.
cereal. It's like they have ice cream with the
The
which
coffee,
is still a good idea.
the drip coffee thing.
Yeah,
they
they
do
had-
that cereal stuff too.
Look at this one. This has,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
Emergency.
On-call emergency. Hold on, guys. Let's listen.
It's all.
hi, is it Richard? Oh, in Lodi?
Yeah, Lodi.
Okay. All right, go ahead and drop it in my bucket. I'll take care of it. All right, thanks. Lottie dottie, we likes to party.
No, this doesn't look like anything I would have thought. This is whack. No, I'm thinking like just straight cereal. Just you have your cereals, you have your milks, you can combine, mix and match. You have different bowl sizes, but it would be a late night thing. Either 24 hours a day or just a late night. And there'll be Wi-Fi. You'll have that, what is it? What do you have? Fiber Wi-Fi. So people can come in late at night, do their homework. People work and then they go to school and be more of like a college vibe. But some adults can come too if they want to. But it'll be more collegey vibes. That's my idea. Because nothing is open late night anymore, and that sucks.
It shocked me that last week I was looking at a Starbucks that was open. It was like after 9, nothing's open.
Yeah.
To go inside
Oh,
and
yeah.
sit down, nothing.
Nothing, and that's
at all.
what
And I was
sucks.
surprised. I was like, I thought these places were like 11, 12. Like you can just hang
Yeah.
out at Starbucks and do
Like
work.
you know
It's
how
weird.
good of a business you could have is if you had somebody who would run it like a graveyard shift and just have it open, Wi-Fi, seating, everything, just to kind of relax and let people come and do work or just do whatever. Dude, you'd make bank. That would be a spot. I'd be there almost every night because that's when I do most of my work is at night. But there's nothing open you know, and sometimes you just don't want to be home. You just want to get out, change your environment a little bit. But having that area, I think it would just be a good idea. But yeah, nothing's open past 9 anymore. And it sucks.
It's crazy.
Wow. Interesting. So I got two messages from the milk thing. So one person hates milk. They eat his cereal dry. He would heat his cereal dry, but then she would add a little bit of milk to the bowl first, then the cereal. So he accepted it that way. He hates soggy cereal, and it doesn't get soggy as fast that way. So he puts the milk first, and then just a little bit of milk.
Mm.
And he won't eat the layer of cereal that's on the milk.
The layer of because there's like a little
So he won't eat that.
yeah.
And
I know who it
also, you're looking great on Channel 8. Remember the birthday song?
Oh,
Scooby-Doo on Channel 2 and Frankenstein on Channel 9? And we're like,
we didn't know it. Looking great
Looking
on
rich.
Channel 8. Oh, okay, yeah,
yeah.
that works. Yeah. Cereal bars.
Yeah.
Sad there's only one in this area.
Is it a safety thing nowadays? That's why things aren't open that way.
I don't
Ooh,
maybe.
COVID.
No, I think COVID really screwed it up
It
for
did.
everybody. You know.
It did. Thank you, COVID, for
Yeah.
thank you, government, for releasing COVID on us.
Thank you, Fauci, for not knowing anything that you were talking about and spreading lies.
Trump 2024. Every time you talk politics.
Man, I don't know anything politics. I'm sorry.
It's probably. Well, I don't want to say that it's better that you don't, because then you might just ride the wave of everybody
This
else
is
and
true.
be like,
So I've talked to people at work that like I just don't care to know politics, and there's one person who gets on me. Oh, you need to care. Oh, what do you mean you don't care? You need to care. You need to know the basics of what's going on. I'm like, do
That's
I really?
true.
Like,
It's good to know at least what's going on.
Like,
basic understanding at least.
like right now, I don't know anything that's going on. I just know, cool. I know what's going on in my life, and that's all that matters.
I believe that.
Yeah,
But I also believe if you do watch something on the news and it just doesn't feel right to you, just research it and just look it up. You'll find the truth.
if I really wanted to know something, or if it was like, oh, okay, elections are coming up, let me do my research, then I'll do research. But I'm not gonna, like, I could care less about what's going on.
Is
right
that
now.
me?
I think so. It's not me. We have a habit of not silencing our phones here on the podcast. So I'm very sorry for any disruptions that our guest has caused.
Yeah, seriously.
What's wrong with you?
He's got to go to Lottie.
Lottie. No, it's funny because they're down from Georgia, the dispatch center. So they're like, yeah, we have an emergency in San Joaquin. San Joaquin. I'm like, just put it in my bucket. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like a funny. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for watching Hungry and
He
Bored.
always does that.
Because I don't know. You give me this look. Because you gave me this look like, what's next? And I'm
Oh,
like,
I
well,
thought you were gonna read something, but I was wrong.
no. What do you have?
No, I thought no. I never. You're good. You're good. No, you're good.
I will have some
Designs next week.
Yeah, definitely next week.
Creative poison. Procrastination. How do you guys procrastinate often? Have we had this conversation yet?
Ernie doesn't.
Why-
look like a
okay, you did the. And Ernie just went, oh God, like sticking the thing in his head. I mean, you okay? What's going on? Were you
I thought we
procrastinating?
were being over dramatic right now.
yeah, just a little bit.
So I went with it.
Ernie doesn't look like he's a
I
procrastinator.
Ernie
procrastinates
procrastinates.
all the time. But I do my best work when it's rushed at the last minute.
Is
You
it
know
your
what-
best work? Is it though? So
Here
I
we
start-
go with them.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Philosophical
I was thinking about this.
Is there,
so-
okay, go. I'm
Okay.
gonna come back to that.
Okay, well, go. I'll go last. Go.
Okay, so there's something about that, and I don't know if it's maybe art. I don't know if that's what you do. Like last minute work is like your best work. Okay, I know you're gonna get on that subject.
Yeah.
But I, for some reason, if I design something, okay, I go home right now, I start working on something. Nothing is gonna come out of me right now. Like nothing, right? I'll go back on Monday, grab that same image, trash it, start working Monday, put some music on, working. I'm not feeling this, okay? Leave it. Next day, go back to it. Okay, I see something. No. It's due by Friday, okay? Thursday night at like 12 o'clock midnight, okay? I'm like trying to design something, but it's like, boom, there it is. Boom,
I
right
do the
there.
Same thing.
And it's like, there it is. There it is. And it's amazing.
It's perfect. And I get told the next day when I used to do it for like the church and stuff, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I remember Ernie coming in that morning. We had to be there by 7. This guy would show up like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and hey, Ernie, do you have that graphic? Yeah. And it's like the best thing ever. It's just like, oh, okay, cool.
When I would do videos, it like had to be done by 11 because that's when they need it for the media to put it up for church, And I'm up till like 6 o'clock in the morning, like finishing a video, and my eyes are like going there. And I'm like waking up and like, 9 o'clock, sun's already up, right? And I'm done. It's uploaded. Close my eyes for a little bit. Oh, it's time for church. Let's go to church. But
all that for them to just play, and people are like, "Oh, use the restroom right now." Go to the restroom. They don't even.
No one watches. No one
even sees it.
They've only put, or they're doing the announcement for it, and then they skip the announcement. No one puts it up.
That's happened too.
No. I like if it's like a just a 60-minute or 60-second video or 2-minute video or whatever. I'm literally sitting in the drum cage and I'm looking at everyone's expression. Like, you guys better be smiling with all the work that I put into this thing.
I just recently did a video for church using, I think it's the La Chona song.
Oh my God.
So when it was for a food fest. We did it last year and it was fine. Like nobody batted an eye. It was fine. Like cool. English and Spanish. English were just like, Spanish, they were like, oh, we know this. And they got excited for it. And some of them, I guess, were like, wait, no, why are you using this? But I did it again this Sunday. And so somebody came up to me after English did it. They're like, oh, it's fine for English because they don't know. But no, take it off for Spanish. So we had to scratch the entire thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm just like, but it was one of those last minute things I had to create. Wasn't my best work. So that's where I want to go back to what you were saying. So I'm testing it because I used to think the same thing. Oh, procrastination, like last minute, I'm going to do my best effort. So recently, with the company that I'm working with on videos, I created some videos that were a little bit more last minute. It was more, okay, the way I filmed it and everything, the way I filmed it wasn't last minute, but piecing it together was a little bit more last minute. I was like, hey, all right, yeah, I'll have those videos for you tomorrow. And it's like, crap, I got to get these videos done. I personally, I thought they were great. I thought they were good. They weren't great. I was like, cool, this will get you by for your first week. This is good. You're starting off social media. And then I realized, like, as I kept rewatching, I was like, dude, I can't, like, yeah, it'll work for now. But no, this is like, I can't let this be, oh, this is the work he puts out all the time.
Right.
So yesterday, I just tested it out. I was like, you know what? I had the option of going home, playing some Xbox, just chilling, just taking the rest of the day off after I went and shot for this company. But I said, you know what? No, I'm going to go and I'm just going to sit my butt down and I'm going to edit. And I kid you not, I probably pulled out one of the best videos I've made for a company. And I was just like, oh my God, I love it. So I don't know. I think procrastination, yes, I can produce some good stuff if it's last minute. But I'm slowly like testing the waters of, okay, let me actually sit down and edit and see. But then I'll have days where it's like, okay, I'm going to work on this. And then it's going to be like, okay, whatever. And I'll come back to it another day. Scratch the whole thing. Nope. Find some new music and then look at the different shots I have and then scratch it again. And then to where it's like, okay, the last day before it's due, it's okay, up till 2, 3 in the morning. And then you're sending it off at 5. But yeah.
I actually thought this, okay, and I totally forgot to mention it to you guys, but I thought, I wonder, because we only have this time to for the podcast that we have today, right? So I thought, man, what if I got like a laptop and just try to design while we're on the podcast, and then see at the end of the podcast, oh, this is, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
interesting.
that's pressure.
Yeah.
That's pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like
while you're talking to us.
yeah,
you have
and
to-
then trying to design everything. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And you don't see the finished product until like after, and then that's when you guys look at it like, oh my god, that's trash.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I have here procrastination. It's great intentions sabotaged by compulsive inaction.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Last minute work for me is. I remember you telling him something one time on a podcast where it was talking about his best work or something, but he calls you to say, what do you think about this?
Yeah. Oh,
You know?
like the video I just sent you, and dude didn't look at it at all until this morning.
But the thing was, is like he says, what do you think about this? And then you turn around and say, no, what do you think about it? Because you're sending me something that's going to give my opinion, that's going to, change your thought of your own work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it made sense. It really did make sense. Like, if you think it's your best work, then okay, then you think it's your best work.
So this is more the
Do you base, do you do your video, then find your music, or do you find your music and then do your video?
video. So I'll record and then find my music to put the video to the music. But I hardly ever go into a place to shoot and be like, okay, this is a song in my head.
Right.
I always record, grab the
Yeah.
clips first, but then before I start editing, music first. Always. Excuse me. And that's the hardest part, because it's, do you use non-copyrighted music? And if you do, okay, what's going to make your video kind of flow the best? I like editing on beats. And so making it a little bit flashy and not too many, transitions. I'm not a big transition person to where it's like, okay, this will transition and it's like a big old swirl, or it just depends on the vibe of the video or the company. You know, some people want it a little bit more cleaner. Some people are like, hey, give me the works. Let me, grab people's attentions with a spiral transition, something.
Yeah,
but
I get it.
no, but music to me is like, it's the foundation of your video.
When you're designing, do you listen to music when you design, or is it just kind of?
For the most part,
Yeah,
I do.
that's the same with me. I gotta. It's
What do you
based on the.
listen
Man, I listen to. I don't tend to listen to anything heavy, So if it's like big drums types of, bands or stuff like that, I don't like listening to it. It's got to be a little more tranquil, whether it's, I don't know. Sometimes it could be a difference between Chemical Brothers kind of sound, that EDM, just but mellow, nothing like, it's like, it's got to, it's got to put me in the mood to like design, It could be jazz, just some soft saxophone, jazz, piano, just going, it's really based on what I'm trying to design, is the music that I'm trying to find.
You're like Kenny G?
No, I do not.
Ernie, what about you?
What?
What kind of music do you listen to when you are editing?
I'll just different kinds. I like listening to classical music, but that's more of when I'm thinking and writing ideas down and stuff, or studying too. But when I'm actually working on like creating the actual design,
Yeah.
it just depends. If I'm here at home, I'll usually have like YouTube playing, and it's just that, John Mayer, like the stuff that's always on when, like there's just that slow, just nothing fast. It just messes up my head, just too much. Like, just need to just chill.
Nice.
That they have that. I don't know if you guys seen it's that Lo-Fi Girl or whatever.
Yeah, so I do when I edit. So video is a little bit different because the song's smashing.
Right, of course.
That's the tough part. So I'll pause what I'm doing. If I'm like putting videos in before I play it, I'll pause it. Then I'll play the track or whatever. But when I'm doing like photo editing or just regular work, I'll do Kingdom Hearts lo-fi, Pokemon lo-fi. I'll lo-fi
Yeah,
pretty much all the things.
that's a
that
lot
I'm
that I listen to is lo-fi stuff. Like you know,
super chill. Just
it's just like
lo-fi.
just something really mellow. You
Yeah.
know, no words to it. It's just
Exactly.
instrumental stuff. You know?
I gotta try that.
Dude, it's good. It's some pretty relaxing stuff. It gets me in the mood just to, all right, let me create, and then I start editing to the beat, and I'm just like, and I'm like, love it. I love lo-fi.
Interesting.
Try it out.
Will do.
Will do. So, listen to some lo-fi. Anybody who create something this week.
I will.
And follow him on Creative Drip
Yeah, follow the Creative Drip.
for more
Creative
conversations
stuff.
like this.
That's what you would hear on Creative Drip. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just kind of talked about.
Another
So,
podcast
Wake up.
of the Creative Drip will be coming out within the next couple of weeks. But yeah,
Cool.
cool. Don't let procrastination bite you in the butt.
BOARD. We didn't say that. We didn't say that earlier. I just thought I'd throw it in.
Oh, that's right. Oh, thank you guys for listening and watching the Hungry and Bored
BOARD.
podcast. I'm your host, Nate, and with me,
Ernie.
and
Richard.
Yeah, there you go.
don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, Instagram. Yeah. Don't be like Rich. Pour more milk into your cereal.